So, it was just about to get dark, and I thought I'd better make a video of this, because I never do enough videos, and this is a bad one. So, anyway, I just got done washing this, and we're gonna pull the engine, because we went up the canyon the other day, and my wife drove, and it spun a bearing or something. So we're gonna give you the rundown and tear that motor out and hopefully get her to help us. So it'll be ready tonight when she gets off work. Boy, that was tough. I think I might have done that the hard way. So, like I said before, we're going to do a little video on this, and we're going to start it up and get documented squealing. It says it's a 2217, so 2200cc motor, fuel injected VW motor, and rear engine sand rail. Tons of big dollar stuff. So here's the description. Selling for a relative, originally built by a neurologist from Florida. Engine built in California with no money spared. Over $10K invested in the engine and accessories. So yeah, anyway. Rebuilt the top end of the engine, had to replace valves. Fuel injection system was just garbage, had to be removed. MSD was rusted out, junk, so I pulled it off, put a 009 on it, just a Bosch distributor. Stainless lines ended up getting chucked, and I went and bought new ones. Well, let's walk around it. I wish I had more light here. This is going to look terrible. But anyways, it is set up pretty smooth. You know, we did a lot of work. I put the side panels on, built the hood for it, ended up replacing the jammer beam and going with this big tall tower. Pretty nice. I really like it. It rides great. You name it, this thing has been a complete and total frame-off restoration, and whoever it is that assembled this thing, man, you should be ashamed. Anyway, let's fire it up. Let's let you hear this. Alright, she just had a bath, so, I don't know, should start. I hope it's not too wet. We'll find out. Oh yeah, by the way, don't buy low pressure eBay fuel pumps for like, oh yeah, it seems like I paid $60 for that. Got screwed. It was no good. Had to go buy another one from my local auto parts store. Thank you, Tim at CarQuest. Oh, hear that, baby? Definitely more pronounced when you idle down low. I'm going to pull that valve cover back off, because I swear to God it feels like it's under there. I'm going to fire this old girl up again. hell? Everything seems to be working completely normally. But boy, is it making noise. Ah, can't see. I'm gonna melt my hair. I might as well put the cap back on. Wait for her to get off work, because we're pulling this motor tonight. Doesn't that sound like fun? We just got this thing finished. Took it for one ride. Guess it's never left me stranded. But it sure the hell isn't doing a very good job staying running either. Pretty mellow right now.
It's pretty loud for after 10.
See how it's gone away? You can't hear it now? That's why I didn't notice it. When you pulled up,
I didn't even notice it when I was driving it.
When you pulled up, I heard it. I was like, what's that? What was that? So, we're going to dig into this a little bit more because we have found the problem and we need to figure out how to fix it. So, we bought some of these ratio rockers, 1.25 to 1 ratio rockers from, take a look here, check it out, these guys. It looks like Grab Speed Power Parts. I'm sure they're Chinese. They looked great, but I would say I've probably got 20 hours on them and they're done. So I'm going to get the camera a little closer and try to show you what's happened here. But we're going to pop the stock rockers back on it and go run this baby. Let's see, take a look. So that is a wobbly piece of, wobbly piece of junk. It is scalded and torched and it's done. So we're gonna throw that away practically, at least that one. Oh, now let's show you the rocker. Let's see if we can get a view of this as we pass. There's the dimple. I see it in the lens. And you know, it's really funny. You wouldn't believe it. That sounded like a main bearing going out. It was nasty. But before I pulled the engine out, I wanted to take a little closer look because it really seemed like it was coming from one side of the engine, and I'm glad I did because it saved me a lot of work. We're gonna try to make a video and give you a walkthrough of putting this thing back together slowly. So there she is. Back to it again. We're up till 3 o'clock in the morning last night. Alright. So, I keep missing this. I thought I'd better mention, because I put it in the video earlier, that the guy had sold me this engine as a 2200 with all big money parts. And after going through it, they actually cheaped out on almost every single component that wasn't chrome plated and you could see. I replaced it all, and it ended up being a 94 millimeter bore and a 69 millimeter stroke, which brought it out to be a 1914. So it was not what they said it was. I'm not positive what compression was when I started, because I started shaping this the domes a little bit before I even CC'd it. But they ended up coming out to be, if they're what I wrote on them, they're about 52 cc's. After running into this wear issue on these rocker arms, I won't run cheap rocker arms ever again. And since my wife's going to be the one driving this car, I'm just going to let her have the stock rocker. She doesn't need that power. Things look pretty good. The engine's actually not burning bad. A little rich, but let's see if we can get it up in here and give you a view of the domes. There is the new valve guide, obviously, nice and clean. I didn't pull the other valve because those are still okay. Just wanted to inspect it and make sure everything was looking good. So as far as I can tell, she's okay. And we're going to put it back together and run the living hell out of it. Hopefully it will work. Oh, I guess I could mention, it did come out to be 8.45 to 1 on the compression. So 8.5 to 1. For what I've seen online, that's a good number. So they should run strong, wide open, all day, never have any problems. So we're not messing around with the compression. I like it. Yeah. It's got the Engel 110. I think I already said that. Okay, time to slap this sucker together. There's those brand new Scat intake valves. At least they're sold under Scat's company. Nice guys there, man. If you haven't dealt with Scat before, don't even hesitate calling them up. Very helpful. I think they've had enough idiots screw motors up. They really want to get personal and know about what the hell you're building. And that's good, man, because there's just a lot of idiots out there. So I don't mind that they prod and pick at what I've got. That shows that they actually care and they don't want you to ship back their stuff because you ordered it wrong. I think it's a little bit overkill. See if we can get a good shot on that. Those are, oh god, I gotta step around here. It looks great. Come out good. Sorry if the lighting just changed, it started raining. I had to cover up with a tarp. Freaking awesome.
You did it?
Yeah. Wipe the oil off, put some silicone off.
That's some good silicone though.
Hope I can get it in there.
Wasn't those springy things supposed to go in that I washed?
I'm going after.
Huh?
Makes it easier to do them after.
Oh. Canyon, I don't know what you're getting into, but you probably shouldn't. No.
Right.
So this one, right?
Yep. That's only 4 more pounds. It won't be a lot. Let's go inside so you don't get wet. It's raining outside, huh? It's raining. Now you're you're starting to get up to that sensitive point where you can break a bolt, so don't go past the torque click. Stop when it clicks. Well, this is the final torque, so be careful and gentle with it. Get it right on the money.
Why is that not?
Getting up to that last point where the bolt breaks.
It's not.
There you go. I know, it's scary, isn't it? You're squishing that last. Donda's doing a good job! Look at her go!
So these are brand new.
Yeah, I bought them when I did the rebuild.
Here's the baby.
Right here.
Where?
Flipping switches on my welders. She's pumping up those lifters. Getting them ready to rock and roll. Go put that cam on. Or that rocker on. We're rocking. Donna's doing her first motor. So far, so good. And there's a little man. There's a little man. He's gonna have to come screw with the camera because he just can't help it. Don't
I
touch
just got
me.
oil everywhere on me.
Okay, it's just oil. It's good for you. Let me get your egg. Why do you think Kirk's living so healthy and so long? Yeah, it has to go up like in 1 or 2 more shifts. So now I'm going to loosen it back up, take it back off, and we'll throw another shim in there and look at it. All right, moment of truth. I gotta fire it. Turn the ignition on. No, we didn't blow up. Well, we fired it up and it worked. So she's alive. We only got one side done, so tomorrow I'll pop the other cover off and get the other ratio rockers pulled out and the stock ones put back in. And then tie a few things up. Maybe we'll take her out this weekend again. So a little disappointed. That was like $200 in the garbage. So, but it still kicked ass, and I'm happy. And I'm gonna go to sleep knowing my crank's not shot tonight. So it's a good day. All right, later.